This week, Jordan Brand gives the grade school some love, the Nike Air Force One gets married, and DJ Clark Kent hooks up with LeBron. I am your host, Jacques Slade, and this is the weekly sneaker review.
My kick's on fire.
Starting things off today is a custom sneaker by none other than Diversitile. Using everyone's favorite transformer as a muse, Diversitile has transformed this dunk high into the Bumblebee dunk high. Using yellow, black, and white as the base colors, Diversitile has set this dunk up high with some metal overlays which really help to sell the sneaker. Well, that and the car behind him, or possibly it could be the custom racing stripe box that he put together to go with the custom work. Again, that's the Bumblebee Dunk High by Diversitile Customs. This is the second week in a row when Air Randy has brought us an exclusive look, or an early look I should say, at an upcoming sneaker. This time it's the Nike Total Air Foamposite Max in metallic silver and black. Now metallic silver and black pretty much dominate the entire upper of the shoe. However, there are some blue accents on the logo and within the Air unit. The release date for this shoe is set to be at the end of September and pricing is set at $225. That's the Nike Total Air Foamposite Max, courtesy of Air Randy. Sometimes it's hard to get our significant other to understand our relationship with sneakers. However, it seems that Paul Nguyen doesn't have that issue. Actually, he has the opposite of that issue. His wife actually encouraged him to create a pair of Nike Air Force One Bespokes for their wedding. As you can see in the images here, the model features croc and patent leather in black all over the entire upper with some red accents there to kind of keep things highlighted a little bit on the logo and around the outline of the Nike swoosh. Now, I'm not sure my significant other would be down with this, but I definitely like the idea. What? No, but they're Bespokes. They're cut. Doesn't matter. Okay, never mind. Let's move on to number 2. Jordan Brand has been showing a lot of love to those with little feet and looks like they're spreading that love to the Air Jordan 5 Retro. Now we've already seen it in black and metallic silver and grade school sizes, and today we see it in white, legacy red, and scarlet red. The model features an all-white leather upper, but that's not the important part. It's the scarlet red and the legacy red accents that are definitely killing the sneakers and keeping these as a head turner. Unfortunately, we do not have a release date as of now. However, the black and metallic silver pair is releasing on August 20th. But stay close and we'll let you know as soon as we find out when the white, legacy red, and scarlet red pair release. DJ Clark Kent is serious about his sneaker collection, and we have actually seen him put a little work in with Nike lately. This time we see his work on the Nike LeBron 8. The model features black suede, black cement print, and a vibrant neon hue. As of right now, there is no release date for the sneaker, and from everything we've heard, these will probably be relegated to a friends and family release, but even that hasn't been confirmed, so this could quite possibly be just a one of one. We don't know right now, but as soon as we do find out, you know, we will definitely let you know. So make sure you check us out daily on kicksonfire.com and weekly here on the weekly review. So again, that's the Nike LeBron 8 times DJ Clark Kent, the 112. With that said, let's move on to our personal pick. What's up guys, and today for the personal picks I am out at the Hot Rod Sneaker Boutique in Los Angeles, and they're doing something really dope right now. If you go to hrlife.com and buy one of their signature LA Nautical t-shirts, they are going to contribute 20% to our Feeding Families in Africa campaign, which is really dope. So shout out to Hot Rod. Again, that's hrlife.com. But besides that, they're an incredible sneaker boutique, and I'm here with Kyle, and he has 3 of the hottest shoes that are selling right now at Hot Rod.
What's up guys? So if you know anything about Hot Rods, you know we're the SB Capital. However, today we want to switch it up a little bit and show you something from Converse. So we have the new John Varvatos ones in. It's the zip up high tops, all leather upper with the distressed toe cap. And it comes with the leather laces. You only got to lace them once though, because after you do, you can just zip them on. So we got these guys. But since we are the SB Capital, I got to show you guys the dunks. We have the new irons in. So these are the all suede upper, mostly gray. The midsole is a little bit of a darker tone gray, and the outsole is the gum with the baby blue swoosh and trim. And then a new one from Stefan Janoski is the Velcro strap Janoskis. So you don't even have to lace these up at all. Leather upper with the white outsole. So make sure you guys roll down the Hot Rod and pick all three of them up.
As you see, Hot Rod definitely has some heat, and some of that heat is actually going to be on sale this weekend, right? Can you talk a little bit more about the sale?
Yeah, so 3 times a year we have huge blowout sales, 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, up to 75% off everything in the store. Everything from Nike SB to Converse, Vans, and everything in between. There's going to be some Hot Rod stuff, so guys, make sure you roll up for that. We open at 9, close at 7. Make sure you get here early because the line always wraps around the block. And be respectful of the neighborhood, you know? So, see you guys there.
Yeah, be respectful of the neighborhood. And again, though the sale is in-store only, so make sure you come down to the store. But the t-shirts, you buy the t-shirts online, which is hrlife.com, so make sure you check those out. That's it. Let's move on to the question of the video. So big shout out to everyone over at Hot Rod. We appreciate you guys helping with the campaign, and we also appreciate you showing us those hot sneakers. But on to the question of the video. Last week I asked you what makes a sneaker a classic sneaker, and I'll tell you what I think. I think definitely history has to deal with the shoe. It has to be an older sneaker for it to be a classic sneaker, at least in my book. And also what that sneaker means to you personally. There's a lot of shoes that I personally like that I think are classic sneakers that some people may not feel are classic sneakers. So I think a lot of it has to do with the popularity of a shoe and then what that shoe means to you directly. But enough about me. Let's read some of your responses. Here's one from the website. It's from Mr. Foshizi. And Mr. Foshizi says, a classic sneaker basically breaks records, i.e. iconic colorway, what the dunks, defining moments such as the Air Jordan 14 last shot. Hype also plays a huge role in a sneaker being classic, such as when an icon steps into the sneaker game, such as Kanye West and his Air Yeezys, whose sneakers now cost more than most Jordan retros. So definitely understood, Mr. Foshizi. Now here's another one from Nadir Pearson from the website, and he says, a classic sneaker is one that attracts all types of sneakerheads, rich or poor, influences other designers, and just a complete innovation to the sneaker community. That's a great point. The classic sneaker should definitely have an impact on other sneakers around it. I didn't really mention that, but that's a great point, Nadir. Now here's one from YouTube. It's from, I believe this is Henricky4. And Henricky4 says, a classic sneaker is one that is unique, whether it be colorway or model. You don't necessarily have to have great history behind the shoe for it to be classic. It just needs to be unique. So for Henricky4, a classic sneaker is just basically a unique sneaker. Doesn't have to have history. Just needs to be unique and a sneaker in its own right. And finally, here's one from Jaratega 2087, I believe that is. Jar Teaga 87. I hope I said that right. And Jaratega 87 says, I think a classic sneaker is a sneaker that not only can change the game, but one that has an impact on a lot of sneakers. For example, All Eyes on Me, classic album. Ready to Die, classic album. Concord 11, classic sneaker. Adidas Superstar, classic sneaker. Feel me? I do feel you. Which is kind of what Henricky4 was saying, that the shoe has an impact on just the overall culture of sneakers when that shoe is released, and thus it's set as an original, kind of like the whole Adidas Originals thing, like with the Superstar and the Samba, how those shoes are original, like the Campus and the Gazelle, those are original sneakers. So like the Air Force One, it's a classic, it's an original sneaker, it set a precedent. So I understand what you're saying. So basically, if I can sum this up right, a classic sneaker is a shoe that has an impact on the entire sneaker culture, but also kind of means something to you based on the icon, like Kanye stepped into him, or if Jordan stepped to him, or Magic, or Dr. J, or whoever it is that you look up to or that you admire. When they step into a sneaker, it kind of helps set that sneaker as a classic for you. Very well, guys. You guys did great. That's incredible. There are lots of responses. I need to start reading more. I try to do 2 from the website and 2 from YouTube, but I don't want to take up the whole video with comments. But anyway, for this week's question of the video, I'm going to ask you guys to go actually do some work this time. And Nike rather, is releasing the Air Jordan 2011 on Nike ID. So what I was hoping you guys would do is go design a pair and email them to me at kicksonfire.com@gmail.com, and I'll put up the 4 hottest colorways in next week's video. So again, that's the Air Jordan 2011. Go over to the Nike ID, since Nike's gonna put them on Nike ID. Create your own custom colorway, or the colorway that you like, and send me a picture of it. Remember, just the picture, and don't email me anything else except images, and that's at kicksonfire.com@gmail.com. And once you send me those, I'll put some of those up in next week's video, and we'll have, let's say we'll vote on which one is the hottest, and I'll see if I can get the owners of Kicks on Fire to donate, and maybe we can do some sort of contest. I don't know. But as of right now, you'll just be the best Air Jordan 2011 designer, if that makes any sense. Well, that is the end of the weekly review. Of course, I always appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you subscribe, comment, and favorite this video if you want to subscribe, comment, or favorite to this video. We definitely appreciate it. If Twitter and Facebook is your thing, then as always, that information is down in the description. Again, I appreciate y'all. I am your host, Jacques Slade. This is the weekly sneaker review, and I will see you next week. Peace. As clean as ever, as well as the metallic silver and varsity red highlights. Now, these aren't available in the US right now. However, they will be available in the US as of August 20th. Coming in at number 2.